They know that I'm on a magic mountain. So many calls, man, I stop counting.
All right, I'm sure we've all seen it by now. Gavin Adcock, Zach Bryan. What are we doing? What are we doing? You got Zach Bryan climbing over barbed wire fences. Ain't no shame in my barbed wire fences. What y'all know about that up church? Anyway, speaking of up church, he's in on the whatever. Now he's on Gavin Adcock's ass too. Okay. So like I said, if you didn't see the video, here it is right here. I'll try to play it.
You want me to throw a beer too? Really? You're gonna do this?
No, first off, we can all acknowledge Zach Bryan looked like a punk ass POS right there, right? A big old punk. I know everyone we want to talk about, Gavin Adcock ran away when it was time to throw down. Gavin Adcock backed away like a little bitch. I know that's what y'all want to talk about. Sure, let's talk about it. I don't think Gavin Adcock should have fought him. I think Gavin Adcock was right to walk away. And there was a security guard block. Let's not act like it was just these two and Gavin Adcock turned and ran. Let's not act like that. We have to acknowledge there was a security guard, multiple security guards right there. I've also heard, Gavin Adcock made a video today. And he said Zach Bryan had all day to come confront him. All day. But he decided to wait till he was on the other side of the fence to say anything. I mean, whatever. I think he proved Gavin's point. Gavin said he's not a good person, right? Zach Bryan's not a good person. He wears a mask, right? And I think what Zach Bryan did pretty much proved Gavin right. Hear me out. People want to talk about this. They want to say, oh, well, had they actually fought, Zach Bryan would have won. You know why? Because he was he was in the Marines. He was in the Army. He was in the Air Force. That boy was a Navy. That boy was in the Navy. That boy was in the Navy, okay? And that's not something to make fun of. That's never. You see this? Don't ever make fun of that. So, thank you, Zach Bryan, for that. That's what I'm saying. You got to show respect where it's due. And he deserves the utmost respect right there for that. That boy was in the Navy. Shout out Zach Bryan. But let's not act like just because he was in the Navy, he could beat Gavin Adcock's ass. Let's not act like that. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. Gavin Adcock is a big old boy. That man was a D1 lineman, right? In football, okay? And I'm not saying just because he was a football player that he could beat up Zach Bryan. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, to be fair, I don't know who would have won that fight. I'm on the side of Gavin Adcock, but I think it's more deep than Zach Bryan was in the Navy, so he's beating people's ass. It's way more deep than that. Way more deep than that. But I can tell you what, it's entertainment. It's entertainment for all of us. And he got Upchurch weighing in. He went and unfollowed Gavin Adcock and blocked him. Upchurch, man. I love Upchurch. I listen to his music. He was on my Spotify Rap last year, but maybe on it again this year, to be honest. But that man is the biggest child, bro. And like I said, I still like Upchurch. Ain't no shame in my barbed wire fences. Yeah. Upchurch is dope. But I'm not going to sit here and act like he doesn't love drama. And like he's not a big old baby sometimes. I mean, I'm allowed to say, I can share my opinion. Shut up. You ain't going to do nothing about it. But yeah, this whole thing, like I said, it's entertainment. It's fun to watch. Like I said, I am on the side of Gavin Adcock here. I don't really like Zach Bryan as a person, right? I think some of his music is okay. I listen to some of his music. Obviously, everyone listens to Something in the Orange. Is it Motorcycle Drive-By, I think? That's a good song. 9 Ball. Godspeed, probably my favorite. Gavin Adcock, boy, Yeah, Gavin Adcock has some really dope music. Really dope music. Last thing I remember, I forgot to eat dinner and I started sipping liquor and it all went dark. That shit's hard. Ever since leaving, I've been bottom barrel. Gavin Adcock's dope. So that's what I'm saying, you know. This whole situation's fun to watch, fun to keep up with. And if they ever fought, I don't want them to. I don't want nobody to get hurt there, right? As much as I do think Gavin Adcock is right, Zach Bryan's probably not the best person. It'd be a shame. I do have, like I said, I do have respect for Zach Bryan. You know, like I said, he was in the Navy. So I feel like he deserves that respect. But him climbing that fence just made him look really stupid. Really stupid. Especially if what Gavin Adcock said was true. If he had all day to come see Gavin Adcock, because Gavin said he wasn't locked out. He said he was in there hours before. So if that's true, and he waited until he was on the other side of the fence to do that, that's a shame because he had to climb the barbed wire fence. Ain't no shame in my barbed wire fence. He had to climb the barbed wire fence, and he just looked stupid doing it. Whatever. If both of them want to fight, don't let them, but let's just hope this can get resolved. And let's hope nobody has to come to any blows. You feel me? Why I oughta. Let's hope that doesn't happen. This is a merit. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. You said what? You said no rest in peace, Charlie Kirk? Take one of these, dumbass. Fuck you. Yeah, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk. I was gonna make a video on it, decided not to. Probably, I don't know, whatever. Not because I'm scared to share my opinions. Y'all killed Charlie Kirk. It ain't silencing us, homeboy. It's just making us louder. Just making us louder. Y'all thought his takes were wild. Boy, whoa, you don't want to hear mine, I can promise you that. Anyway, it has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk right now. Gavin Adcock, Zach Bryan, they want to beef it up. They want to let it roll. I will tell you this, Zach Bryan, he was ready to stand on it. Like I said, he climbed over that fence. He was ready to go. And I don't think Gavin Adcock's scared. I don't think he was running away. No. I think him walking away was the best decision. Did he look, kind of silly? Not to me, but I mean, to everyone else, yeah. Because they're on his ass right now. You can't go to one of his videos without seeing in the comments about him running away. I mean, I don't know. I don't think Gavin Adcock is scared. Two grown-ass men. Get out. AT, get out. Talking to my cat. Get your ass out, homeboy. But yeah, that's what I think. This is entertainment. Whatever.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap.